we go, boys.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it. Get here. You walked into one of my traps in the Mojave, following the Sierra Madre signal. Now, you're here with that collar on your neck. It's like that Pip-Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better. That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone. Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it. Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other. The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were. or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from. Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. You think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Okay.
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough. This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will. It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants. Yes, inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology. The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. Copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War. The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step. I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless. Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain. Ghosts.
Yeah, what are these holograms?
They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards. Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers. Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators premature. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the call list to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do. Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them. Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go. Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an
So there isn't really a good way of dealing with the ghost people. Eventually you get away.
Through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Indoors is safe, allegedly. This game sucks, true. Doubt I can climb through there. Glad to go around the building. Whiskey, just what I needed.
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
And just disintegrate them. What's this? Game's got me collecting shekels in a fucking wishing well. Grenades are nice. Whoever's making that noise really wants Engerlin to score some goals. Oh, I guess I'll check this.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Hey, but where is it?
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
Oh, we're dead.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Hand? Oh, hand grenade. Where can I get to?
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Let's see. Since I know where I'm safe, I want to see if I could find any of the speakers. So I really don't even know what they look like.
chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and we can talk.
So from the look of it, I gotta find those radios. So now I know what to look for, at least. Yeah, sleep in the same bed as the skeleton. Grabbing all this stuff, because since I don't have like a limitless supply of grenades, like if I wasn't in this, I will probably have to do some crafting. That was close. Oh, that over there, I think. So which of these can I destroy? So I guess those. There you are.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin. I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement, in the cage.
This is a Nightkin.
Now that I'm awake, Dog
Nightkin are
goes
special
back
super
in the
mutants.
cage.
And
Dog knows
a lot of the
I'm here,
time,
but can't
they
do
become
anything
schizophrenic.
about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame. Keep him from hurting us. Doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, You opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why. That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages. Like the ones here. It's close. Closer than I'd like.
Yeah, he ate it.
Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again. Tugging like a leash. Interesting. Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner. They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red... Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold. No. No, I don't think so. Even in here, I have more control than you do. I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not his hand, not his lackey. Him. And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't. Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow him any longer. Follow his orders, his commands, desperate for recognition. The old man, he has the need to hold on, to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer. No, I don't trust you. Even if you're not working with him, you'll fall into the same trap he did. You may think you can take your revenge. That'll change. You'll start thinking there's a way to have it all.
There is.
They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go, just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn. Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. So here he stays. Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man. They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion. Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps. The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up, so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that. Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man? You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until... No. No, don't! I'll make you suffer for this, I promise you! Although it may not matter. I suspect the Sierra Madre will be reward enough for ones like you. Master, the Dog not hear you come in. Too hungry now. At cage door. Master, Dog is listening now you are close, and he can hear you over hunger. Dog doesn't have a... Here it is. Dog didn't know it was there. How did it get there? Yes, Master. Master sounds different. Quieter. Master, Dog doesn't want to be in the cage anymore. Dog will be good this time. Dog promises. Master, Dog waited a long time. Brought you many people. If Dog finds more, we'll bring them to the fountain. Dog promises.
Bro is hauling ass. Uh-oh. What? Oh, we got a fist weapon. I didn't actually know those were in this. Yeah, those are not essential NPCs. Our our goon squad that we're recruiting. So if they die, we die. It's a little degenerate. What can I afford? Doctor's bag. Well, that's 55. Jesus. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford all of that. Alright, good enough. So what can I make with all this? Surely I can make something. Most value would be this, as far as just getting stuff to try and trade for pre-war money, because pre-war money is weightless, so the more of that I can get, the better. That's just free income for when I need it. Okay then.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
the guy's block off. Guess I'll grab that. A lot of the things are just quality of life at this point. I have really all the damage perks that are relevant. Why is everything empty? Oh. Got jump scared.
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it. Even if they don't, they still buy it.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here?
Not quite.
Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show. Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings. And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me. What are you talking about? That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have. All right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, partner. What's next, if we're death till we part? Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you. All right. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see. It's through
So
the
each of the
cloud.
companions
If I'm
gives
with
us
you, I can help you through it.
special
If you didn't already force the lock to the gate, that is.
special little perks. His makes the cloud less lethal. It just works.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help. I can help you in the cloud. Not for long, though.
Can't see shit.
I can help you in the cloud. Not for long, though.
So yeah, we didn't go this way because we popped the lock. What was over here? seemingly nothing. Unless I was supposed to go up here. Oh, weird. Whatever. Let's get out of here.
Where the hell did you get this one? Dog? What? So you don't forget your name?
I don't remember you. Who are you?
A little slow, huh? Ah, Dean. Dean Domino. I live here.
You look like food. Smell like food. Dog. Hungry.
All right, pal. You stay in your corner, I'll stay in mine.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Going to need a hand here, partner. Sierra Madre is not getting any younger.
I'll take the long way around.
Going to need a hand here. This crouching's hell on my knees. Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
randomly back at the entrance.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
A very hard lock to get virtually nothing.
Going to need a hand here.
Finish exploring before we go in the clinic.
Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps. Hey, there's a marked emergency. Something, all right.
Just in case. Since it doesn't really autosave unless you move from area to area, I just need to be careful so I don't have to do all this over. Yep, good thing I saved. We got body blocked by fucking Dean and died for it. So are these the indestructible ones?
What's next?
No, they are not. Well, I wish I knew that.
Watch for hologram security, no? As nice as the lady at the
Picking up an
fountain
emitter
was.
signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
you doing here? This place is... well, it's haunted. Seriously, we should get out of here. The security holograms shoot on sight, and you can't even hurt them.
Is it gonna, like, fuck off?
As hell on my knees.
Okay.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are loading the bar.
Now we shouldn't have to worry about that
One
guy.
of us knows what you're doing. What's next?
A gas leak. Nice.
There's a picture. A bunch of headless saps all waiting for the pearly gates. Whoever did this messed up.
this is where we came from.
Leave me.
Camp speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded.
Okay.
Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Oh, now I know red light means I gotta run like hell.
What, you need surgery done? Let's get out of here. The speakers on the wall are making my nerves do it. Dance.
I mean, I'll try just running past and see if I can find something. I was hoping I could just find like a terminal or something to turn them off.
Cloud wasn't always here. Grew over the years, even without cars or factories. Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supply.
Bald. I don't know what half of these gestures she's doing means. Alright, can I get anything with melee weapons that's relevant? All melee weapons and arm attacks have a chance of knocking a point down. That's good. What else? Okay, so it's really just that. So now we can knock people on their ass. Okay, well, game crashed. First time the game's crashed, at least, so... I mean, that's good, at least, but I'm still not happy that... it crashed.
Going to need a hand here, partner. Nice finish.
So, because we have several perks that help us dismember people, we have a substantially easier time with this. Because ordinarily you have to dismember them to kill the ghost people. I believe Dog
Sierra Madre is not getting any
will
younger.
destroy the bodies for you if you don't have a way of dealing with it.
Going to need a hand here, partner.
But that does force you to use him as a companion. So where is this thing? Can I just blast it real quick? There you are.
Of course. Those machines. Sinclair's little gifts. Lasted long. If you need food, stims,
Good. Well done. Now for the festivities and your part in all this. The owner of the Sierra Madre, for whatever reason, keyed the grand opening to the gala event itself. It needs to be fired off in order for the casino doors to open. As I've discovered, one person can't do it. So get your team into position indicated on your Pip-Boy, then trigger it properly. You're so close now, don't let me down. I've unlocked the west and east gates to Puesta del Sol and Salida del Sol. Now that you've survived the villa, I need to get to my position. You don't need me to hold your hand anymore. I'll keep monitoring you via the transceivers through the villa. I'd suggest taking the FEV reject to his position first. Although you may need his brutality and strength elsewhere first.
Not
As
quite.
easy as the villa was to navigate, the outlying areas of the villa are far more dangerous, thicker with the ghost people, traps, and toxins. Use your team as I use you. Listen.
Where are you taking Dog? Dog doesn't want to leave. And when Master not there, woman at fountain, she is made of lines and light. Want to watch. Dog has heard that before. Was there pretty lights? There were things to pull. Hard to pull, but Dog did. And a cage. And Dog was hungry there. Dog was someone else there with Dog. Then there was noise. Then lights. Then streets. Screamed. Dog doesn't want to go to cage. It's inside Dog now. Dog can see the cage, hear the noises. The way to casino, it'll hurt you inside. The lights were pretty, in the sky, pointed at casino. And the casino opened up. Master ordered it. Take places. Then, Master went away. Left Dog in cage. Casino opened long time ago. Not sure when. Voice keeps putting Dog in cage. Haven't seen Master since. Only hear voice on your arm and from walls. Don't know. You are the nice voice. Hard to pull?
not want to stay and pull things. Dog is listening. Dog is...
Yeah. Ghost people are difficult to kill unless dismembered or disintegrated. If dog is in the party, he will devour them, preventing them from getting back up. Boggers. Where was that merchant? Oh, here's this. Can I make anything I care about? Not really. Since my inventory is pretty much packed with shit, I'd like to find the one vendor so I can flip-flop my stuff for pre-war money. Guessing it's not the gift shop. Okay then.
Your smells bad.
Let's see, does the map tell us anything? Does not.
Inside's growling.
It was just in the other direction.
Circle on the machine, all glowing.
Like, they were really like, yeah, let's just make this place as labyrinthian as possible. It'll be funny. Like, can I take a nap? No. Cannot wait. I mean, this looks vaguely familiar. I don't feel like it's getting me any closer to the merchant. I just remember it was on the first floor of whatever building it happened to be in. It's really the only thing I remember about all this. Can't talk to it. Whatever, just gonna...
Where is Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time.
Just gonna get going.
Cage over there with things to pull. Hard to pull. Dog can do it. Done it before. Not remember. All done. All gone.
Overburdened already. hoping to sell some of that stuff off. So, what repairs can I make?
All done. All gone.
When I do that, I just have to figure out in my head what of the words match. So where am I? You've got an all flip turn upside down and dog is nowhere to be found. see if I could find the speaker. Man, he's just running that guy down like a fucking linebacker.
Dog was getting hungry.
There it is. How did I not see that? Embalming fluid. Gross. Feel a sneeze coming on. Sorry about that.
Dog is getting hungry. Do I have any skill books? Yeah. Those will help lighten the load. Dog getting full.
Huh? I heard the sound for Wild Wasteland, but what is the... what am I looking for? What's the Easter egg? find a merchant eventually so I can offload all this stuff. For sure. So I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to. I believe I'm supposed to take someone there. I don't remember which. So I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing that we technically cleared the area, but I mean, I guess there's always a chance that they could have respawned. Oh, hey, merchant. No, not the poppy pins. Those I want. I really wish it said how much, instead of having to take a guess. So I need to get rid of 4 of them. Good enough. Now relies a feather.
Eyes stinging. Food. Place with good. Now. Why are we here? Dog not want to be here. Place too much like a cage for dog. If dog was fed like last time, dog would listen. If the feeding was quiet. Dog doesn't understand. Too hungry. If dog was fed like last time, maybe voice could make dog stay.
Pretty sure there's a way of locking this.
Why are we here? Inside's growling.
I have an idea. Since he wants something to eat, maybe...
Why are we here? Dog will wait.
Alright, well, he wasn't having any of that. Come on. Oh, that guy won't let me drag him.
Why are we here? Why are we here?
How annoying.
Dog can't remember. Don't know where other voice come. Voice started talking, not... Voice hates Master. It okay. Voice
Yeah.
always hide when Master around.
I'm good, how you
Go
doing?
Quiet. Master always feed dog if not in cage. Master lets dog do what dog wants, not like other voice in cage. Always mad with dog.
Surely this doesn't backfire spectacularly. Okay, so that didn't actually do anything. I had a hunch that you might have needed an explosive to open that.
Smells like flesh and plastic. Lots of food around here. We should catch some.
So how do I lock this goon in his little baby cage? There has to be something I'm missing.
So here we are. A row of switches all lined up. How familiar. These switches won't move themselves after all. There must be some trick to it. Now that I'm here, what do you expect me to do? You can lead me to water. No. Being trapped in this courtyard while lights are flashing and sirens are screaming. I can survive one or two of the inhabitants. More than that, even Dog would have to work to keep full without being carved to pieces. And the gate here, if it somehow got locked, it'd be the holding cell at the police station again, except with no way out. No, I'm not staying here and doing what you order me to do. Not again. You think you can figure out what to... Of course you can. I'll stand at my post. Once you trigger the event, well, we'll see who makes it to the Sierra Madre.
I will see, indeed. On to who's next.
So, what's your story, beautiful? Was that him floating above the fountain, the boss man? The one who put these bow ties on our necks? Sure does like to make a presentation. Yeah, don't you? Or guess Vera Keys got lost along with the rest of the Hollow archives when the bomb hit, huh? Ghost in name and image. Still a looker, though. Got to hand it to Sinclair. Sure can pick him. Well, or get picked. Whichever. Vera was a big star back before the bomb. Not the best actress, but, well, she had other talents. Nice voice, nice legs. For some reason, Sinclair, he built this place. She caught his eye. Once he was hooked, that was it. Had to have her. So made the introductions, and guess what? He builds this place for her like some kind of Cleopatra obsession. Wasn't always a death trap. Of course. What? Some kind of surprise to you that I knew people once? Used to have my name in lights, all right? Knew a dozen Veras, or whatever her name was. Vera Keys. Figured I could pay Sinclair back. Introduce the two. Guy was a slouch in the dame department. Had to pick up the slack somehow. No. Looks like a rooftop in Puesta del Sol. In better days, nice view. Now, it's the last place anyone wants to stand when this event goes off. That place during spring, summer and fall, a little bit in winter, is a prime resort spot for ghost people. Not the best of neighborhoods. If we're going there, I'm not going alone. And if you have any bright ideas about telling me to stroll over there, or leave me there, no thanks. Partner, I'm not sure this guy's operating with a full deck. My bet? process of elimination, lowest common denominator. He figures the strong man's needed somewhere, even if it sounds like the strong man's two minds about it. Plus, I'm guessing wherever old doggy boy's needed doesn't need smarts. I hope not. Or we're royally jonesed. Christine, that her name? Nice name. I mean, you can't see it on posters, but never mind.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
No, I don't
Being
know.
famous.
She might need to hold some place where speaking isn't important. Like stage tech? Lighting? Got me. And me? I've had prime billing in Europe, New York, and this gig doesn't feel like that. Don't get me wrong, I can hold an audience, conduct a score from the rooftops, but I'm guessing I'm the odd man out in this whole heist. Odd man out, dead weight. Someone you need holding the toolbox, the nurse passing the scalpel, the chauffeur driving you to the concert. Any guy with hands is who he needs up on that rooftop. Guess he thinks I don't rate looking like I do. Poor him. I'd shed a tear. Well, now, if it is...
Yeah.
Strike up the band. Domino's back in town. Don't talk much, do you? All right then. I'll just wallflower it over here. Of course. It was getting too quiet. Been wanting more. Been wanting more. Of course. It was getting too quiet. Nice. Finish. Watch out if you see a prize lying around. The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
Like, what is it, Silent Hill? Every door is locked, but the one I need to go through? Man, I really wish I had that implant that made me regen. Would make this so much
Watch out if you
less
see a prize lying around.
miserable.
The ghost people leave supplies as traps.
I'm guessing that thing is up in there. The speaker. Nice place.
Sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Man, I really wish he could function as like a spotter for these.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help. Sure glad one of us.
Unless the speaker is up there. See this.
Aren't the trees lovely this time of year? Going to need a hand here.
Well, he had it under control. I was actually wondering why these guys were so useful. And then I remembered that because that one perk bumped up my charisma, that makes companions deal more damage.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help.
The switching station. That's where you'll need to bring the mute.
Going to need a hand here. Going to need a hand
Oh.
here, partner.
Went looking for one of those goons and just found a rad roach. So the switching station is where I have to bring Christine, apparently.
Guess I can help you with the crowd, not for long though.
It's somewhere.
Sure glad one of us knows what to do.
Has to be up there. So how do we get up there? Obviously I'm going to have to do some stupid platforming along this, but...
Better make sure he's dead. Poke him with a... stick or something. sure glad one of us knows what you're doing.
Game's trolling. Gave me a beep from beyond the grave just to scare the shit out of me. So I have to assume... Actually, no, that does make sense. Oh, yeah, I have to assume whatever it is has an I as the last, well, the third to last thing, but I have to make sure it also doesn't match the last two, which I guess that makes it a little easy, because like this doesn't match. Apprehensive and reprimanding don't match. Oh, a lot of things don't match. Okay, so it's not an ing. Fuck off. It's like the first time we've actually failed one of those in a while, so I guess it was bound to happen. I have a feeling all it would have done was open the lock anyway. At least I'm coping and telling myself that that's the case. I love when that happens. I love when I try and jump and I just like freeze in midair.
You need a hand here, partner. I can help you.
And get out of the shit.
Going to need a hand.
Well, let's see about creeping by the locals.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I mean, I can't reach the guy, so...
Can't believe. Do not. Leave me here. Going to need a hand here, partner.
Close.
spot for sunning. Well, if the sun ever touched here. Sierra Madre.
Alright, anything new I can learn? Do more damage through enemy blocks. That's decent. Is there anything else? Yeah, that's insane. What the fuck? 15% crit chance on every attack when armed. Like, what?
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help.
So I can get like 5?
survived. How about that? And great coffee. And one of the waitresses, Rhonda, piece of work.
Yeah, you're one to talk about that, dude.
Of course. It was getting too quiet. It is getting too quiet. Ghost people.
I've been here already.
If your marker's right, think the roost we're looking for is to the southeast.
You're at the Ghoul Scalar area. Now make him stay.
So, this is where I'm supposed to put on the show. Played better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands and tap them together like cymbals?
Yep.
Safely? What? After your sweet and ruthless talk when we first met, now you care about my safety? Right. Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here? The ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening, hunting, killing. More vicious than music critics, trust me. Take? It's not going to take anything, because you couldn't offer me anything to stay here. The ghost people
What if
will
I
come out
break
of the
your
woodwork
legs?
when the gala event starts blaring, and when they see me trapped up here, it's curtains for Dean. Really? That wasn't the "we're both bomb-married" talk you gave me when we first met. Look, you could offer me a steel-clad contract for a world tour of all major cities with Imperial records. I still wouldn't stay here. Sure, nice words, nice promises. Not worth a dime out here in the shadow of the Sierra Madre. You say you wouldn't leave me here, I know better. And you leave me here, this gala event isn't going to happen. I can feel it. You're full of it. You kill me, we both die. You wouldn't dare. So you leaving me here? No dice, not going to happen. What? What are you talking about? You wouldn't. You need me to strike up the sparking chords there. Breaking my legs isn't any way to get me to dance. You wouldn't. No, yeah, you would. I would, if I thought you screaming wouldn't attract more of the locals. All right, I'll stay here for now. But you leave me high and dry, make a run for the Sierra Madre, you'll pay for it, I promise you.
So, sadly, we lose his buff. So the fart gas is now much more dangerous. So let's go get Christine, I guess. Huh? Okay, well, that's crash number 2. Man, I really hope that this going here hasn't bricked the game. This again. Because if we reach a point that becomes impossible to progress, then it bricked my main save. Alright. Try us again. It didn't crash this time. Oh, fuck me. Why does it do that? This is like a new thing. That, like, New Vegas just doesn't show in OBS. Hang on, I have to redo it. Okay, why is it not showing? Attempt number 3. Alright, OBS, come on. Quit fucking with me. Hang on. Let me try just closing the game and reopening it, see if that works. Fucking piece of shit game. Okay, that worked. See, like, I don't know. It's very bizarre. And I mean, at least you guys didn't miss anything. I really just retraced my steps, but went into that door on the ledge. Like, I have to assume it's just New Vegas and pray that it's just New Vegas, not that, like, there's some issue with my computer that I don't know about. Yeah, very hard lock, and I get, like, basically nothing. So what exactly was the point of this? Is there a door that I missed? Yeah, weird. I guess that was just like a shortcut. Alright, let's get Christine. Can I drop off anything? Nope. So her vocal cords have been damaged by an auto dock, so she can't actually talk. Yeah, so the only reason she's here is because she's trying to find Father Elijah. She's Guy. Alright, well, I don't really have time to do anything, so that took me for a day. I think I stopped by. I think it's the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. We should finish this tomorrow. I can't imagine we don't finish it tomorrow. And then we go to an infinitely better DLC. So, it'll be great. But